Peace, blessings, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Shango, coming back with another spiritual message. Hope everything is well with you. Hope everything going great with your day. If not, I hope the rest of your day get better. But I'm going for the second video right now, and this video is going to be titled, "There are clues in your surroundings to remind you of your past lives. You just have to remember." There are clues in your surroundings to remind you of your past lives. You just have to remember. So this video is going deeper into our DNA and our past lives history, and just knowing what we were doing before this and how we incorporate that into the lifetime we're in right now, and to bring all of those lifetimes together. Because if we don't know, we all exist on many different dimensions and different planes of existence all at once. If y'all haven't seen the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once, I need y'all to go check that out, because that explains a lot of the multiverse that we're all in, and our higher selves, and just being on different levels of existence, like I said. So I'll keep on elaborating more. So several months ago, when I was doing meditations and stuff like that and everything, and I started doing longer meditations. Originally, when I first started, it was 5, then I bumped my way up to 10, now I do 20. So I do 20 minutes of meditation. And like I said, this was several months back, and then I was just asking the question, about I think about past lives. And as I asked that, as I got deeper into meditation, I felt deeper into it and I got more relaxed. I was able to start seeing stuff and hearing stuff from God, the universe, and ancestors. And then they started telling me different things and showing me different images of my past lives, with different things I was doing in each life. And then just giving me answers of how there are clues in my surroundings of where I live at that's there that remind me of all of those past lives, so I can remember who I am and why I came this time, to incorporate all of those gifts and talents together as one to fulfill my purpose this time in this lifetime. So as they telling me that about the different people I was in my lifetime and stuff like that, and then they started saying, keep on going and think more, look at your surroundings. So I live in Harlem, right? So I live on the west side of Harlem. So across from where I live in my building is a restaurant. So it's called Maison Harlem. So it's like a French restaurant. So they was like, one time you was a white man in one of your past lives. That's why you got the French restaurant right there to remind you of that. That's exactly why it's there. There was like, it's also a Chinese store across from your building as well that been there for years. Since I lived in that building, that family, like the family used to live in my building. Like they still own that Chinese restaurant over 20 years. They still there. The mother's still running it, the father's still running all that, right? And they used to live in my building, but they moved out, kids in college, and they grown now. So they was like, think about the Chinese store. They said it's a reason why you like going to a Chinese store and why the Chinese lady connect with you so much. Every time she see me, hey, my friend, she be mad friendly, all that, more than usual than I see her with other people. So she always be talking and stuff. Yeah, my friend, how you doing? And they was just, I just heard God, universe, and ancestors kept saying, think more about that. It's the reason why. It's because you was also a Chinese woman in one of your past lives as well. Now this is when I got a Capricorn North Node. For people that don't know about birth charts, I got a Capricorn North Node. My South Node is Cancer. So I was a Chinese lady in my past life as a Cancer woman, but I didn't fulfill what I was supposed to in that lifetime as far as my purpose, because Cancer is known for family, home, and taking care of those type of things. So I sacrificed for family and home and the well-being of everybody else to try to make everybody else comfortable, take care of things that I never pursued my own things, and I didn't fulfill what I was supposed to. So this time, as a Capricorn, the opposite of Cancer, which is the hard worker, the doer, the boss-like mentality, and all those things, I'm supposed to be doing that now. So I am still, because that's the father figure of the zodiac. Capricorn and Cancer is the mother figure, so they're the opposite of each other. So I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing now as far as my purpose, but I still also am dealing with family, because even though Capricorn's a hard worker, they still like the father figure, so they gotta deal with family. But this time I know I'm learning how to balance it better rather than sacrificing myself, because I had to learn that the hard way too, because I always was getting caught up in doing family family things and stuff like that. Then I realized I was losing energy and stuff like that and time and energy when it came to pursuing what I had to do. So I had to find a balance and then also learn how to fill my cup up first and do what I had to do first, and then I can be able to help everybody else as well. So that's what I mean. So that, and then there was also like, it's the reason why you like everything everywhere all at once as well, because the people in there is Chinese as well. So it's like, because you connect with that from your past life, and that lady in the movie reminds you too, because thank you God, that's why I was going to connect with that, because who knows what that Chinese lady that owns the Chinese restaurant that I know, who knows what her dreams was. Who knows she wanted to pursue things. She might have sacrificed in this lifetime for her family, the family business, and just said, I'm going to just take care of the business and the family, make sure the kids is good and all that. And that's just like the Chinese woman in the movie. Same thing. Sacrifice for family, all this other stuff, but she was never pursuing what she was supposed to do because she had something greater inside. And it's just like my first video I was talking about, where she didn't know her importance in the world, and she found out later that she was a big part of the bigger scheme of things. So this is what I mean by these are reminders around us to remind us of our past lives, so we incorporate all our talents and things that and lessons from the past lives to incorporate now to remember who we are and what we're supposed to be doing while we came back. That's the whole trick of this matrix thing, is finding out why you came back, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to learn, and what you're supposed to be taking back with you after you finish what you're supposed to be doing this time on the planet. But a lot of people don't get to that point because they don't take the time to tap in and to remember who they are. They don't pay attention to those things, or they just don't believe, or they don't take it serious. So for the people that do come across this information and are able to do that, it makes a big difference in the ball game of what we're supposed to be doing in life. So that was that with the Chinese lady. Then God kept saying, think more. Think about the African store that you like to go to down the block from your house. It's the reason why you like to go there, to get all your products and your soaps and your essential oils and all that stuff that you get, your natural things from there. So they was like, that's because you was an African warrior in one of your past lives. And I was like, oh snap, that's why they take to me like that. And then as I kept thinking more, I'm like, it's a and I was like, and I said, it's a reason. I said, now it makes sense why every time I used to come across older African men, I used to get in cabs with, African men that was driving and stuff, they always used to try to talk to me in their language. And I used to say, I'm not African. They used to be like, for real, you serious? Are you sure you look African? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not African. And then it's funny because I did my Ancestry way, like a few months after I did the meditation I'm talking about now, and I found out that all my ancestry is African, like damn near all of it. I had some German in there and all that other stuff too, and like I told you, I used to be a white guy and all that stuff in my past life, so it was just more confirmation of everything I got in that meditation, even though I know I wasn't bugging. But when you tell people that, they be like, oh yeah, he crazy, he lost his marbles. But people don't realize we have been here many times. When we come back whenever we need to fulfill a mission, we're not just here on this one time and that's it. That don't make sense. If that's the case, where was you at this whole time before you was born? Because the world been here for mad long. So where was you at? This is one point people don't think like that. Where was your soul at the whole time before you came into this body again? You was just chilling somewhere in the darkness for over thousands and thousands and thousands. Come on, that don't make no sense. Think logically. You was here before. You was here many times. We always here. We all know each other. Whether we enemies, cool, that we all know, our spirits remember each other. The flesh might not remember each other, but the spirit knows each other. That's why we run into each other. That's why we attract to each other, whether it's a good experience or a bad one. It's because we recognize each other. But we gotta remember. That's part of remembering too. But let me stay on the topic. So that's the African part. So then it was like, yo, think about all the like the Mexicans and people that you like going to when you go to get your fruits, when you're going to get your flowers, when you're going to other places to get just your spiritual things. There's a reason why they connect with you and you like going to them too, because you was also an indigenous person in your past life. And I was like, oh snap. And I started, not only just an indigenous person, now you got a shaman as well, healing people and helping give people medicinal natural properties to help them heal and help save their life. So as I kept on listening at the meditation, they kept telling me more stuff, and I started thinking my surroundings like, yo, this make mad sense. I'm gonna give you some more. They was like, think about Harlem. It's the reason why you came back to Harlem, to live in Harlem. you loved Harlem Renaissance because you used to be a jazz musician in the Harlem Renaissance. That's why you came back to live in Harlem again. I said, yo, that's mad true because I love hip hop, I love R&B, I love all music, I love old school music. I'm talking about the Delphonics, Stylistics, OJs, all that. But it's something, bro, sis, about jazz music that it does something to my soul from a child. I don't know what it is. I could hear Miles Davis, all that stuff, any jazz, blues, it does something to my soul, and my soul recognizes it. Like, my flesh might not understand why I love it so much, but my soul yearns for it when I hear it. Like, that's what I mean. But that's part of the past lives. So why I'm saying all this? So they got that with the Chinese lady, me being the white guy, the African warrior once in one lifetime, shaman, and indigenous person, and also the jazz musician as well. And so I'm supposed to incorporate all those things now and do them now, which is being a spiritual warrior. That's part of the African past life. Being a spiritual warrior. The shaman thing, which I'm doing now, helping people heal, giving them the tools and the things that they need to help them be able to not just heal, but also pursue and push themselves out there like they're supposed to be doing it, to do what they're supposed to be doing in their purpose. The Chinese lady, doing that part is about doing what I'm supposed to do in this lifetime now for my purpose, but also balancing to take care of family and at home as well, and making sure both get done and not just only one, and sacrificing my stuff and my purpose and just doing only what family needs to be done. So that's that one, incorporating that one in that too. And then also those are all the ones, incorporating all those stuff. And I'm pretty sure some other ones too that I'm probably forgetting off the top of my head, but just while we on those ones, I'm supposed to incorporate all that, being a healer, being like a shaman, helping people find right ways to not only heal, but also right ways to how to go about life, how to go about getting on track and pursuing their purpose, and just how to overall exist in the world and make your existence important like it's supposed to. I'm supposed to incorporate that with it. And I'm supposed to incorporate all these past lives on the jazz. Thank God, that's what I was supposed to remember. The jazz musician. For those that don't know, that's been watching, I've been learning how to play the piano. I finally, for years, people have been saying, yo, you need to learn the piano. You got piano fingers. This is part of the past life. It's the reason why I got long fingers. It's not just coincidence, guys. It's because that was part of my past life, one past life. And I'm supposed to incorporate that talent now. So I'm supposed to do the musicians. I'm supposed to be doing the healing. I'm supposed to be doing the influence. I'm supposed to be doing the helping people not find a purpose, but help find a purpose and get on the track to find the clues that leads them to their purpose. That's what I want to say, rather. And all of these things, I'm supposed to incorporate all those things, not just me, y'all as well. We're supposed to incorporate all these gifts and talents in this lifetime now to fulfill what we're supposed to be doing. Why? Because, like I said, we exist on many different levels in this multiverse, and we're in existence at once. We're doing all of these different talents on one level. On different levels. So I'm doing the jazz, I'm doing the healing, I'm doing being African warrior, being African spiritual warrior, fighting the battles and stuff like that for the collective and also for my bloodline. I'm doing all those things on different levels, but I need to bring it down here on this level in the matrix, in this fantasy realm, this simulation game realm. I need to tap into my higher self and bring those down here to incorporate them so I can fulfill my purpose down here on this matrix in the 3D realm on Earth. And how do you tap into that, if you asking? Through prayer, through meditation, through isolation, through cleansing, through listening to certain frequency music that's positive, by quieting out the world, quieting out your mind, quieting out the noise, outside noise. These are different ways of how you tap into yourself, and you have to be patient, because I've been on my spiritual journey since 17. I'm 33 now, so I've been doing this for a long time, and I didn't start seeing stuff and hearing things and be able to tap into our past life until the couple years passed, like 2 years, not even 2 years ago, a few months ago, in the past last year. So you got to be patient with yourself about that and be real, and know that it's gonna come, but you just have to put in the spiritual work and be patient with tapping into yourself. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all. Keep doing your thing. Stay oriented. Like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, we got to get to Whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard that you can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint sometimes. The only thing you can do is crawl to your destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we gotta make it to our destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all. Keep doing your thing. Until the next topic. Peace.